talking about, babe. Yeah. Now it's time for me to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I gotta fix myself. My leg falling asleep. I don't know what story I'm gonna put out first. I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. If you see me in the same outfit, then you know this is the recording day or whatever. So if you haven't already got your snack, got your drink, then you know what to do. Go ahead and do that, and we're gonna come back.
2 shots of vodka.
Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for liking the videos and leaving me comments. I always reply back to your comments, so leave me a comment. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but if you don't have your notifications on for when I upload, then turn your post notification on, because for some reason YouTube does not let you know when people upload. I don't know, because I be trying to find people that I follow and I have to go on their page to see if they upload a video, because for some reason it's not letting people know like it used to do. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But if you are one of my loyal subscribers, then just let me know you here. Y'all know how we do. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And let's get into the story. So this is the time. This is the time when Negative Nancy, this is a story about Negative Nancy. If you don't know who she is, then you cannot be a loyal one, because you should know who that is. That's my very first story time on the channel that I talked about this person. So everybody should know who she is. But anyway, this is the time when Negative Nancy was dating a guy. This was her boyfriend, and he thought that I stole his drugs. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This might not be very long, but you know, I'm gonna just tell it. Okay, I don't know what year this was. I don't know how long ago. This was a long time ago. I'm gonna just say that it was a long time ago, because I'm not friends with her no more. We haven't spoken to each other since August. Is that August? Yes, August of 2020. We haven't spoken to each other since August of 2020. We have not spoken to each other, so it's been a long time. So this was years ago, years and years and years ago. I don't know what year. I can't think of the year, but it was a long time ago. But anyway, she was dating this guy, and the guy was a dealer. I ain't gonna say nothing more. We're gonna say he a dealer. And okay, so I didn't know who he was at this time. At the time before this had happened, I didn't know. She just was, you know how your girl tell you, oh, I'm seeing somebody, I'm dating somebody, da da da. So I'm like, cool, okay. So she telling me about him a little bit, but she not really telling me a lot. She just telling me like the normal stuff, you know, how she met him, how long she been talking to him, and they just decided to be together exclusively. I said, oh, okay, all right. So she was like, yeah, I want you to meet him, whatever. Now, this is my best friend, so naturally, I'm gonna meet who she with. Okay. One day, I was at the nail shop, and this was before I started going to my friend that does my nails now. So my friend been doing my nails since 2014. So if she been doing my nails since 2014, this was way back a long time ago. So, and we didn't live that far from each other, so we would see each other like every single day. Like I would be with her a lot. Like that's my road dog. So I'm at the nail shop and I'm getting my nails done, and I was finna get my feet done too. Get my nails and my feet done. So she comes to the nail shop, and we sitting there, we talking. She telling me about the guy, whatever. So she was just like, she wanted to fix her nails. Now, this, my friend, I told y'all before in Storytime before, like we damn near the same height. I'm 5'10", she 5'11". We both wear the same size shoe, big ass feet. We both are built the same, so we wear the same size clothes too. So we are like doublemint twins. We can wear each other's clothes, shoes, everything. We both like hair, big hair, wigs, weave, whatever. We both do like nails. She's like my double mint. When I tell you, like, we are like two peas in the same pod. We came out, we just got different parents, but we the same, damn near the same. That's my dog. That was my dog, I'm telling y'all. So when she came to the nail shop and she wanted to fix her nails, I was just like, I told her, she said something about some money or whatever. She ain't had no money or something like that or whatever. So I was just like, get your nails done. So I'll pay for it, whatever. Like, it was like, it just, this my dog. If you real close with me, you my friend, and like you need something and I can do it for you, I'm gonna do it for you with no questions. I don't expect you to do anything for me. Just do it if you want to do it. That's the type of friend I am. I don't really ask my friends for much of anything. So, and this at the time when I did this for her, I wasn't expecting her to do anything back for me or anything. Like, we just naturally do things for her. Like, she cook for me, she take me out. Sometimes she do stuff for me here and there. So it wasn't like I was doing it to like repay her, if that makes sense. I just was like, get your nails done, I got you. So she was like, you want me? She was like, you gonna pay for it? I'm like, yeah, I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. It was $75. $75 just for her nails. Just for hers. That was not mine. So I was getting my feet and my nails done. So y'all know it was well over $200 and some. Okay. No issue, no problem, right? Okay. So she's on the phone with the dude and telling the dude, oh, my friend, she paying for me to get my nails done. Or whatever. And he was just like, oh, that's real nice of her. That's nice of her. And she was like, yeah, it's like my sister, like da-da-da, like going through the whole thing with him. And he's like, oh, that's real nice, whatever. Okay. Pass that all up. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because he brought it to, when he met me, he said it to me. Like how, like he never met a girl that would do something like that for their friend or whatever. Like, he's like, I never met, but it makes sense. Like, the type of nigga he is. Of course you ain't ever met nobody to do that, because the women you probably around, they looking for somebody to give them something, a nigga to get them. Like, okay, like, we ain't going down the rabbit hole. We gonna stay up here. We gonna stay up top. Okay, because I was about to go somewhere else. We gonna stay right here. Okay, I meet him. I go to her house, right? And I meet him. And the day that I met him, he was in her room. And I go, I mean, like, this is my friend, so I be up in her room. I be all through her house. Like, this is my friend. Like, I've been friends with her for a long time. Like, I told y'all, we was friends for over 20-some years. It wasn't 20, it was over 20 years. So I went to her house or whatever, and he was there. He was in the room, and he doing, you know, whatever he doing. He wasn't hiding the fact that he was doing what he doing. He a dealer. Okay, that's all we gonna say. So he doing his thing or whatever, and he's like, I'm about to go make a run. I'm gonna be back. He put all his stuff up a little bit. So we in there, me and her talking, whatever, you know, and she telling me stuff and going through the whole rundown about whatever. We just talking like normal. So then I end up leaving. And when I left, a few days had passed by, and I ended up talking to her. And then she started telling me these things, like telling me like she got into it really bad with him and it got physical. And basically he had accused me of taking his trees, and she was telling him that I didn't. And he was like, yes, she did. And bitches is dirty and they do all kind of nice, conniving, slimy things. And she was in there looking at this, that, and the other. And she was like, she don't even smoke. I don't smoke. So why would I do that? And then why would I take something from you if I don't have to take anything? When I met him, he told me that it was nice that I paid for her nails, and her nails was $75 because she told him how much it was. And if I could pay $75 for nails, why wouldn't I be able to pay for some of that if I really wanted it? Like, and I wouldn't buy it from you if that's the case. I would have already had somebody to buy. I mean, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, I'm like, why would I take, this is my friend. I have to come back over here. Why would I take something from her? didn't make sense. So he was just like, he didn't believe her. And y'all, he ended up putting his hands on her, and she told me he had choked her. It was in the closet. He choked her up in the closet, and he was choking her. And then I guess all the noise she was making, she has an older son, and he's real tall, like probably 6'1", 6'2", a big ass boy. He came up in there, and basically the dude dropped her and stopped, and then he ended up leaving. So he was over there telling her that he was gonna basically do something to me when he see me, because he know I took it or whatever. And she was like, I didn't take it. So I'm all like, see, my mind go to a whole different thing, because I be watching these crime shows and shit. My mind go to a whole, like, my mind goes somewhere else. I don't know if your mind goes somewhere else when you hear shit like that. Do y'all think about the craziest, wildest, craziest? I do. So I'm telling, I'm married. So I'm telling my husband at the time, I'm like, the dude think I took his stuff. And so my husband is with all type of shit. You know, I attract these type of men for some reason. So he was with every part of it. He's like, let him come. Let him, he don't, because he was like, if she's stupid enough to bring him over here, if she's stupid enough to give him the address, she's stupid enough to do anything. Well, she wasn't stupid enough. She didn't do nothing like that. She didn't give him none of my information. She was solid for that, but she didn't. And I told him, I'm like, she's not going to give him that. But I was like, if she do, he was like, if he come over here, it's going to be the worst thing he ever did in his life if he come over here. Because, like I said, he would all type, but see, the thing about how my late husband was, he was the type that wants that type of, he wants to have, like, you to come. He wants to fight. He wants to fight. He wants to pow you. He wants to, and he'll be justified, because his whole thing is, if you step on this property, I'm going to defend my house. So if you come here, I'm going to defend my house. Like that. That's what he would say. Like, he's like, so if you come, I said, well, he probably got my license plate, because my car was parked down there. So I'm like, he probably didn't got my license plate. I'm like, he probably done pulled my shit, probably figured out who, what, I don't know. I'm thinking all this stuff. So I'm all freaked out. So I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I'm not coming to your house. Because as long as you dealing with him, I'm not coming over there. So she was just like, I'm not dealing with him no more, because he put his hands on me, da-da-da. She was saying all that little stuff, you know how they say. And then eventually they start talking back to him. But she ended up like not dealing with him no more at all. But he just kept going, like, he was doing a lot. He was threatening her for me, like telling her stuff to me that he was going to do to me, because he thought I took his stuff. And I didn't. And she told him. But let me tell y'all this. She ended up talking back to him again. And then guess what? He told her he ended up finding his missing stuff. He misplaced it. And he did not apologize or anything about none of that. Because she was like, I told you she didn't smoke. I told you this. He's like, same thing. Bees are conniving and sneaky and liars, and they thieves, and they'll do this, they'll do that. He's like, I can't put it past no bee that she wouldn't have did it. He's like, so basically she probably would have did it. And she was like, so long story short, she ended up not dealing with him no more. And it wasn't from that. It probably was because he was real violent, very violent. He had a whole bunch of issues with his other kids' moms being crazy and doing crazy stuff. And he was in the streets real bad. So that's what he was, a dealer, I told you. So she just was like, she didn't want to have no parts with that. So she liked the lifestyle, of course, like the money and the other stuff that came with it. But she didn't like how he was naturally. He was not a good person. He was really messed up, a really messed up type of person. So what I had did was I didn't never go back to that place until she moved. Once she moved out of that apartment and I felt like the person didn't have no access to her anymore, that's when I started going back around. But I told y'all my mind had went to a whole nother place. Like I was like, oh, he might be stalking. He might follow you. He might do this. He might see my car. He might do this. Like I just was like, I did not want to put myself in no position or predicament that would cause my late husband to have to do something to, yeah. So I was like, I'm just not gonna come around because I don't want to provoke anything. Because like I said, my mind went to something else. Especially when he was like, let him come. Like, tell him, please come. Because I want him to come. I haven't had a fight. This fool would always say, I haven't had a fight in a long time. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to do something. I'm like, oh my God, like, ready to put my hands on somebody. So yeah, tell him to come on. So, but he never did. She never talked to him again, thank God. But yeah, that was that situation. So yeah, there was a little short, but basically I was a little paranoid because I was just like, I'm telling her, I'm like, I never would do nothing like that. I would never take nothing. I would never steal anything. How would I steal like something like that? Why would I do that to you? Why would I come to your house? I'm like, we was talking the whole time. I stayed on your bed. I sat on your bed while you was doing stuff. Like she was cleaning her bathroom and changing clothes. Like when I tell y'all, I would just go over there just to be over there. We wouldn't have no plans, no nothing. Sometimes we would just be up over there. She'd be cooking. I'd just be in the kitchen while she cooking, talking to her, drinking, or we'd be talking about business stuff. Like me and her would always have this, like entrepreneur mindset. So we would like bump ideas, what to do with this, how to start this, what we should do with that, this, that, like that's just like how we was. It was never on it was always on some trying to get, I don't know, like if you have a friend like that, like somebody who you just can vibe with like my friend Tiffany, that's how me and her are. Like when we get together, we could talk about niggas, relationships, business stuff. We could talk about we just like jump from this, that, and other, but we always come back to this like mindset of making money. Like the money mind, it be like, that's what we be on. Where can we get another dime from? Where can we get, that's how me and Negative Nancy was. We could talk about clothes, fashion, hair, bundles. What we finna do with this? What kind of makeup? Like, what we finna do with this? And then we could talk about how to get some money. So, but yeah, that's how it was. Anyway, I just went on a whole rant. But if you like these videos, y'all, I told y'all he found his stuff and he didn't apologize. He didn't say nothing. I didn't give a damn about it. Fuck his apology. If you like the story and you like me, or my vibe, whatever, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next upload. I'm gonna upload something else. I'm gonna record another video. I'm gonna record one more video for you guys. And then we're gonna go on to the next. Yeah, we're gonna go on to the next. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I see you guys in my next upload. And till then, bye y'all.